What's up, guys? I had a few minutes, just wanted to throw up another video on the channel. So quickly today I want to talk about some comic books that I want you guys to keep an eye out for. And I think a lot of us collectors have become more savvy, especially with a comic book movie being made practically, every few months. So we're definitely on that hunt for the next big thing. I think the next big thing is going to be Guardians of the Galaxy. It's definitely an interesting look into the, spacey Star Wars kind of vibe of the Marvel Universe. I don't think too many people know about that. So these are some ideas, some books that I want you guys to look out for. Yesterday I posted a video that had Star-Lord. Just want to start it off with that one again. It's his first appearance. He's obviously going to be the main character of that movie. I'm sure, the other characters are going to be very well liked, especially characters like Rocket Raccoon. But Star-Lord is going to be the center of that universe, so definitely a book to look out for. Roughly around $200 to pick it up. Maybe you guys have gone in for cheaper. That's awesome. But if you can afford it, pick it up. A book that I don't have is the other Marvel preview that is the first appearance of Rocket Raccoon. Definitely worth more than this right now, and if you can find it, pick it up. And just to start off the Guardians of the Galaxy books, here's their first appearance of the Guardian of the Galaxy. I would say it's the team or the group, but a lot of the characters in this book aren't the ones that are going to end up in the movie. Marvel definitely changed some things over time, but this is the first appearance of the idea of Guardians of the Galaxy. And here's my ungraded copy. Pretty good shape. I actually think it might be in better shape than my graded copy, but something I'll get graded later. So still a really affordable book. You can probably get a copy of this raw for, I don't know, $50, $75, at mid-grade. But these books that I'm going to show you guys now are just ones that I want you guys to keep in mind, because I have a feeling the movie's going to take off. It's going to do very well. If it does, you're going to see some sequels, and you might see some of the characters that have been in the team before, but weren't the characters that they want to start off with when they first released the movie. So the next one is Micronauts #1. So the reason why I chose this is because interesting character. It's the first appearance of Bug. If you see him down here in the green. So Bug does become a part of the Guardians of the Galaxy universe. Is it something that they're going to put in the movies? Of course we don't know that, but could be. So comic that you guys can get for real cheap right now, anywhere from like $10, $20. So definitely something to look out for. And like I said, it's a really cool part of the Marvel universe that doesn't have anything to do with mutants or the Avengers or anything like that. Just different storylines, different takes on the Marvel universe. Really cool stuff. Next book, we're going to know this character a little bit more, is Warlock, Adam Warlock. This is the first appearance of him as Adam Warlock. Marvel Premiere #1. I know some of you guys are going to say his first appearance was in Fantastic Four. I forget which ones. I'm not that huge of a Fantastic Four collector. But he did appear in those as him, not Adam Warlock. So this is Adam Warlock's first appearance. Definitely a comic book that's still affordable. You guys can pick it up. And something that I do think, or I should say, it's a character that I do think is going to pop in the Marvel Universe. And when it does, how these trends go, comic book's going to go up in price. If you can pick it up for $20 now, it's probably going to be worth like $90 or $100 as soon as they announce something like that. Just look at what happened with the Apocalypse books. They're basically almost in, not the dollar bin, but your regular back issue bins for anywhere from like $5 to $10. And now they're going for $90, $100 or more. So a book to keep an eye out for. Another book that has gone up in price a little bit and probably will go up in price if the movie does really well is Strange Tales #180. It's the first appearance of Gamora, and She is in the movie. She's going to be the main female character. So definitely a book that's worth picking up now. Well, it's still somewhat affordable. So I should say it's not pricey. Probably might be a little bit pricey over time. But like I said, it's just another great Guardians of the Galaxy character and a great book to pick up right now. I have two of them just because, like I said, not that expensive. If the price does go up, I have no problem selling one of them and picking up something else that I need. And I didn't mention the Rocket Raccoon being in one of the Marvel magazines, but here's his first appearance in color. Those huge Marvel previews were in black and white mostly. So this is him in color. Appears in Hulk 271. Definitely a book that went from a dollar bin book to something that's worth anywhere from 80 to over $100 today. So if you can find it at a reasonable price, pick it up. Just a good book to have. And I've shown you guys these books before, but I agree with a lot of you guys who have said this is undervalued. Miss Marvel is undervalued, especially Miss Marvel #1, which is a key. It's not her first appearance. Well, it's the first appearance of Miss Marvel, but not the first appearance of the character itself. So definitely an undervalued book. Worth picking up. Well, it's still affordable. I think it will go up in price once they finally decide to make a movie or a TV show that's focused on a female character. This book is awesome, but one thing that I love about the Miss Marvel series itself is that you also get the first appearance of Mystique, which is in a run from Miss Marvel number 16, 17, and 18. Also just amazing colors, amazing covers. I'm just a huge Miss Marvel fan, so I can't say enough about it. So books to look out for that are very affordable right now. So that's it. Oh no, I should also mention this because I think with the success of, like I've been saying, Marvel's spacey Star Wars kind of universe, I think that you're going to see more movies based in that universe, and I think you're going to see Captain Marvel come out eventually, as well as Miss Marvel. So Captain Marvel #1, still a book that you can pick up. It's a little bit more money, but it's worth it. And also his first appearance, I can't remember if I've shown it in any of my other videos, but Marvel Superheroes #12. Definitely a book worth picking up if you're a Captain Marvel fan, but also if you're someone who thinks that something's gonna, become hot sooner than later, especially if they make a Captain Marvel movie. So another book to watch out for. And quickly, since I've been showing mostly older comics, I just want to show you guys some of my favorite more modern comics, because I do collect comics on a weekly basis as far as new modern comics go, but these are some of my favorite ones, or I should say some of my favorite newer keys, and that would be Incredible Hulk #1 of his last run. And basically, if you're going to collect modern comics and you're going to collect keys, you're going to want to get the sketch covers. I think the Incredible Hulk sketch covers are some of the most amazing ones. So this one's a pretty sick one, and I love #2 even more. So definitely books that if you find, pick up. And another sketch cover, Uncanny X-Men #1. Wolverine #1. I know they've recently reset or restarted the Wolverine series. Kind of annoying, but Marvel's going to do what they're going to do. And here's Wolverine #1 from the last series. And here is Batman Incorporated #3. And this issue is the one that they didn't remove those panels that DC thought that people might find offensive after the shooting in Colorado when the Dark Knight movie came out, and there was that shooting a couple of years ago. So definitely a harder book to find, since comic book stores weren't supposed to release them. Some did. You could buy the comic, they would just tell you, please don't tell anyone that you got it from here. So pick this one up, and it does have those panels that were removed from the reissued copy of this book. Batman Incorporated number 8, which is The Death of Damian Wayne. I think it's a key book. I mean, everyone seemed to love Damian Wayne, and to have his death, like sketch cover of that book, definitely something that I do see going up in price in the future. I don't know if Damian Wayne's going to ever come back. Hopefully it does, but if he doesn't, an amazing book to have. So just the last little piece of information I'm going to give you guys about modern books. I don't think a lot of people know this, but usually the number 2 and number 3 issues of any modern run, they print less of those. Number 1, they usually have lots of prints because they know that's going to sell out, because there's people out there that just will buy issue number 1 and not buy anything else. There are those type of collectors. So what they do in number 2 and number 3, they don't print as much. That's why you always get a second printing of the issues number 2 and number 3, especially with the new 52 stuff. So if you guys can get your hands on any new 52 stuff, issues number 2 and number 3, those are books that in the future are probably going to be more valuable than some of the prints of number 1, just because there are fewer of them, first prints I should say. So keep your eyes out for those. Just a little piece of information I wanted to give you guys. But thanks for watching. Thanks for all the subscriptions. Thanks for the comments. And enjoy the rest of your week.